In order to have good sex, you gonna have to start like commanding shit.
This nigga I went to high school with, and he got herpes now. I heard.
Like I could play the slave role. You know what I'm saying? And we're live.
Derrick, what would you do if you were on an airplane and you saw someone trying to open up the doors mid-flight and they were like fighting up on the flight attendants and shit?
I probably pray to my God real quick.
Pretty.
Like, cause you gotta ask for forgiveness before I stomp this bitch out. It's so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were just gonna sit there and pray because you thought the flight was gonna go down, but you gonna beat her ass.
Nah. I woke up and chose violence. Okay? Look, she made the decision when she decided to stand up and touch that door. Like,
Yep.
You can't do something like that, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. If I would give the airline passenger, I would give them about 5 seconds to do something about it.
No. I'm not giving nobody.
No time. You're not giving anybody no time. It's just instant.
Hey,
well, you're praying first, so you got.
Nah, I pray instantly.
Oh, so you just praying as you punch in?
Lord, forgive me. I'm because I'm gonna have like some flurry, slippers on because I'm gonna come to the flight.
Okay.
You gonna see that shit right
Slow mo,
right there. I might even kick the door open by accident.
Kick her through the door and shit. Sorry, everybody.
The nerve of you, like, imagine, bro. I'm already pissed off because I'm waiting in the airline and shit. I'm mad, uncomfortable because my ears popping and shit.
Yep.
And all I see is this one.
You got chew gum.
Just stand up, right? And she not walking toward the bathroom, like. It's not like 9/11 times when people was paranoid, but I'm still looking at these motherfuckers like, okay.
Yeah, there's only 2 spots you can really walk to on a plane.
Yeah.
And that's if they have a front bathroom and a back bathroom. And if they only have one bathroom, then you only have 1 spot to walk.
And I'm going to take revenge, too, because 9 times out of 10, you either get the end seat or the window seat.
Mm-hmm. What is your choice?
Mine is the window seat, but, like, in order to stomp this bitch out, I got to get the end seat. But, like, if I get the window seat, it's always 9 out of 10. I'm gonna get like a bad middle person, like to sit in the middle seat. Mm-hmm. So when I'm getting up to stomp this bitch, I'm gonna go like elbow hill or some shit.
And they're gonna get mad at you. And then as soon as you save the day, they complain and be like, "Yeah, he elbowed me. He hit me on the way to go do that."
Shut up, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your middle seat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like a good window seat too.
So what would you do actually?
I would beat the shit out of her. I would take some shoes off and throw them at her.
You wouldn't pray or nothing?
No. I'd ask for forgiveness afterwards.
Nah, that's not how it works.
Nope. Well, that's how it would work with me because I need to make sure there's an afterwards first because I ain't going to pray. No. Because if I need to pray for forgiveness before beating her up and, I'm sitting there praying and she opens up the door, then, I wasted a prayer because I was supposed to be praying for my life and praying for forgiveness and everything, not just for me beating her ass.
See,
but no, well, the reason why I asked in general because this American Airlines flight had this one girl, she had like a mental breakdown and tried to open up the door and she was fighting like flight attendants and stuff and then they duct taped her to a seat. And so
I wonder how they had duct tape on the flight. Like
I mean
I got like
I can't even have
office,
water,
right? And we barely have staples, right? It's a place of business where we staple papers.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, and we don't even have staples. So how do you have duct tape out of all miscellaneous supplies?
Well, it could have been in someone's bag. It could have just been something they had.
You gotta check that motherfucker.
And like a first aid kit, maybe they had it to repair a wing. They just be duct taping wings and shit.
All right. Well, speaking of like getting tied up and stuff, would you ever let a girl tie you up during sex?
No.
No, not me either, bro.
No.
Like,
I'll tie a girl. I'll tie my girl up.
Nah, you can't even do that nowadays, bro. Cause she get mad. She gonna talk about he tied me up, and it's gonna go down south.
Well, I mean, if she wants to, yeah, then I'm gonna do it. But I mean, I'm not gonna obviously ain't gonna do shit if she don't want to.
Well, obviously that's where consent comes in. But like, I just wouldn't get tied up because I don't trust these motherfuckers nowadays, bro.
I don't know.
Look, imagine you get tied up
and then they just leave you there, or they
leave you there, or just break out something that's not supposed to be brought out of this time.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I'm gonna tell you something sexy, baby, and they put a blindfold on you. That's my I can't. My worst fear. is like not being able to move my arms, and then being tied up is one of those things. And if you blindfold me, I can't do it. No way, Jose. Hell, I'm freaking the fuck out. I will. Yeah, that'll turn sex into MMA freestyle fighting real quick. I'm twisting on the bed and shit, kicking, flailing my legs.
All she was trying to do was put on some nice lingerie.
Yeah, right. She was gonna untie.
Build some suspense.
Yeah, and I'm over here fucking.
Build up your KO meter. God, bitch, that nigga was charging the KO. Just
ripped about the
finish her.
Fucking throw the bed, just break the bedpost, whip it at her head. No, I can't. I definitely can't. That's like dudes. I don't know. Well, I know you wouldn't, but you wouldn't let a girl like put a finger in your butt. No. Nothing. Never.
No.
What about lick your booty?
Nah, she can lick these balls. That's it. Like, you feel me?
What about the taint in between the balls and the butt?
I mean, she can sneak a lick in, but like
she can sneak a lick in. If she's down, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. It's in the moment.
But it's like, you can sneak one in now and then. It's like when you fucking from the back and you actually like put the finger there. Like you don't put it full in, bro. You just put it like in that general area just to get her like excited, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a little surprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you start playing around too much in that area, she's like, nah, homeboy, this is not what we came for. So I'm the same way. Like you could try some shit, but as soon as I feel uncomfortable, I learned, bro. Like in order to have good sex, you gonna have to start like commanding shit. Like, cause you let a girl decide what you gonna do during sex, bro. That shit gonna be stale and dry as hell. Like, I literally had to move bitches.
You gotta throw them in position. You gotta put them in the position you want.
It's crazy too. Like, you can tell the girls that sucked dick before, cause like once you move the head to the air, she's.
As soon as they tie the hair, you can tell.
And the other ones be like, I am not that.
I haven't done this much before. Give me 1 second. I have to try this.
Bruh, that should be crazy. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's like, if as a man, like, it's hard because like you don't want to be disrespectful and stuff. Mm-hmm. But sometimes they just don't even care, bro. Like,
so yeah, sometimes when you're in the mood, you just don't give a fuck, and then you just go for it.
True.
In the moment, and you just be throwing her across the bed.
Well, I mean, I be actually like commands and shit, like do this, move this. Like,
no, I mean, cause sometimes I do, but sometimes if you're in the moment and you like turn around and then she don't hear you, she's like, what? And you're like, come here, just come here real quick, come here, get the fuck over here. I don't like using words. I don't like talking most of the time.
I feel like if it's more powerful, like when you use words and shit, like. I was gonna say something about daddy issues or whatever, but like, it's just like the tone of voice. Mm-hmm. It makes them to like little startled rabbits and shit. Like, I'm trying to do good here. Yeah. I'm trying to get an A+. Okay. Yeah. Versus, you just doing it because then they're confused. But at least it's like they know the general direction.
Mm-hmm. No, there's like I get what you're saying, but then there's also I immediately think of like. I think of like those weird like TikTok couples and stuff that try to be like the 50 Shades of Grey people, and they're just super cringy. And they're like, "Come here, baby, you know what daddy likes." Just some weird ass niggas like that. Them ASMR niggas.
Like, see, I don't like role play, but you gotta be a good actor. You feel me?
You gotta be Emmy Award winning in order to be in Derrick role plays. For real, bro.
Like I could play the slave role, like, you know what I'm saying? But you like you
gotta convince me. I don't want to hear the racism. You need me to pick that kind.
Like, I don't want to hear the racism.
So you don't want to hear the N-word if you're doing a slave role play?
Nah, say
because that's good acting. That's Django Unchained level acting right there.
Because sometimes, because when they acting, bro, they have a little bit of truth in it. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you start saying with that hard R, okay.
Do we got something? We got an issue here?
I might switch, turn this to a Mandingo fight and just fuck around. My ancestors might come in through, spiritual possession.
So you got this. So maybe the slave one's a little.
Maybe
teacher student, you got to be convinced that she's actually trying to teach you math.
Nah, she didn't cause when you role play, bro, all roads lead to Rome or whatever the saying is.
All
right?
roads lead to Rome.
Yeah. lead to sex.
Okay.
So you role playing, bro. It better lead to sex. It's like, so you want to play the master slave relationship? I better be fucking master's wife. You feel me?
Okay.
So you got to play like master ain't home.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a long day at work.
Nabubu, can you come in here, please, and bring me some tea? The house nigga and the other niggas and the master are gone, and I'm really hot on this balcony.
I just came in to get some water.
Yeah.
Thirsty in this
I have something that's dripping.
Oh, really? Do you mind telling me? Yeah, sure. Come here, Tobias. You know what I'm saying?
Tobias, yeah. I wanted to, because you think slave names? Yeah, they were just white people names.
White names.
Yeah.
You think? Look.
That's why
an African name to an African.
Yeah, that's why I said Anubu. I was like, well, Anubu might not be it.
No, that's like Morse code and shit. Anubu, and that's like what
I feel like that's an African name. I feel that's a cool. I might name my kid Anubu. Racist, nigga. I'm gonna name my kid Anubu.
That's racist.
That's fine.
Racist.
Fuck you.
You probably gonna have like a non-black wife, so it's gonna be like, this racist motherfucking sellout. Because like the one thing
I can pass as black.
As a brother,
I am black,
and you date another race, the sister's gonna sell you the fuck out, bro.
I don't give a fuck about no sisters.
Like I could change the black community. You know what I'm saying? I could be the next Martin Luther King. As soon as I marry a white woman or somebody of another race, I'm a fucking shill, a sellout, a punk bitch. I'm everything under the sun.
I'm just not attracted to the sisters out there. I'm sorry. I'm just not. That's just how it is.
You better watch yourself.
I'm not. I tell everybody that. That's what I don't like. I don't like how people can get, trying to get you canceled and in trouble for your preferences. Like, that's what they're there for. I'm not supposed to be attracted to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be attracted to just everybody under the moon, under the sun. I mean, some people are. Some people will date and fuck it, but like, some people won't fuck a black guy. Some people won't fuck a white guy. Some people won't. It's just how it is.
Oh no, I never had.
And see the one thing. See, this is where I'll take. See, this is where I might linger over on the Derrick's red pill side for a minute. I might have to. He might be rubbing off on me a little bit, but I don't like that females can say that shit, because you hear all the time. You hear the snow bunnies talk about, I don't fuck a white guy. I only fuck black dudes, stuff like that. That's love. But then you have the one dude who's just like, I don't fuck black women. I don't fuck Mexican. I don't fuck Chinese. Whatever the fuck. And then you're such a sexist. What does that matter? Blah blah blah. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I ain't fucking you either, so it doesn't matter. Get the fuck out of here. It's just annoying. I don't know. It's just preference. That's how I see it. I'm just not.
I think women are more toward that, because like women get jealous, right?
Yeah.
Like so like back in my old apartments, right, there was like this Hispanic girl, right? Mm-hmm. And since I'm black, a lot of the black girls like me.
Yeah.
So that just comes with the territory, right? So when I was talking to this black girl, the Hispanic chick was like, you want that, I think she said like roast beef looking shit, but she was just going off and shit instead of this peeking. I was like, but like, I
think there's a problem in that, because I ain't saying they got roast beef pussy. I'm just saying I'm just not attracted to them.
Yeah, no. So I'm just saying this shit, bro. I play. I don't play like relationship, because I always been like in around the scene, just like drifting around. I never had a place to call home.
Okay, so you just for the streets is what you're saying.
So I was just playing both sides.
For lack of better terms, you're for the streets. Yeah, you've been for the streets your whole life.
But I've never been a hoe. You feel me? I'm real loyal to my circle. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Circle of what? What are you? Yeah, I'm loyal to my boys. They my boys, but like, what are you talking about?
No, like when it comes to females, like,
yeah,
I'm not over here like say if I have Becky, Teresa, and somebody else, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not over here looking for the fourth one. I'll just stick in the.
Oh, okay. So you just stick like, until like Becky dips out, and then you got to go find a new Becky.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, or it's not even that, because I can stick with two or one. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to be monogamous, like just completely, stuck to one person. It kind of gets me annoyed sometimes, because like everybody has like their certain needs and stuff, and you got to cater to that one person's need, and when they're not feeling it, you know what I'm saying, or like they got an attitude, now I got to deal with the attitude instead. I could just go my own way, because like the attitude's not my fault,
So you're talking about like if you horny, you want to have sex, and then your wife she comes home from work all mad and shit. She's not in the mood. You just want to be able to leave and go fuck another bitch when she calms down.
Yeah, you're like, it's not my fault she got an attitude. Like, you feel me? Like, cause it's okay if it's like a one-time thing. But
now what about riddle me this? Mm-hmm. What about if she has a rough day and then she comes home and then you, I don't know, like draw her a bath real quick, right? On some sweet shit, right? And then you make her day better and then she fucks you that night.
That's cool. I don't see what
and then instead of going fuck another bitch, because if you go fuck another bitch, you can't draw the bath. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you can. You can still cater to your wife and like take care of her, and then once that's all done,
and then go fuck another bitch.
Yeah, like, bro. On God, like.
So she would come home. All right, so she would come home, and then you just hey honey, how you doing? Oh, I've had a rough day. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll sit down and we'll discuss things. So like, because females don't want you to solve their problems. They just want someone to listen to them. Okay,
but like, what I want to know. So I want to know what the departure is like. Are you just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go fuck another bitch. You gonna cook dinner, and I'll be back later.
Well, no, because that's disrespectful. Okay, like, so like.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
No, because like. Once you get to a certain point,
you better not have a bad day if you're Derrick's wife.
Cause like if you're my wife, you know me, my personality, and what we're working toward, right? So my wife is supposed to know I have other mistresses or whatever out there.
And she's supposed to be cool with it?
I mean, if she's my wife, that's my lifetime partner. Like, you gotta think to a certain point. Like, a man can still fuck till he's like when he's 90. A female after 30, 35, it's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is not.
So I take it you're not attracted to MILFs?
I am. It's just like after a certain thing, they fall off. It's like probably 45.
Well, there could be MILFs that are like 50, 60, 70.
But it's not fucking the same.
Oh, so you're talking about that? Okay, but you can still fuck it. So you see?
No, because that's not. It's not fucking. Like, my primal nature is to dominate, right? You know what I'm saying? Lift your leg up, do all that shit. But so I gotta worry about your hip and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So it's more like a sensual thing, and it's like, fucking is for a need. I'm not here to make love. I'm here to have sex. You feel me? If I was trying to make love, I'd be on some fucking movie, TV show type shit. I'm trying to have sex. Okay. We can vibe after that. We can do whatever. We can vibe. We can get the McDonald's, We can chill afterwards. The Applebee's. But sex is for sex and not for all that extra shit. Like,
yeah, when we fucking, we fucking.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to,
it's funny because I said that like a week ago. Yeah. I said that. Well, not on the podcast. I just said I said that. So
you don't want to be on some sensual shit. Like, bro, like.
I feel like there are different. I feel like there are different modes to sex. There's fucking, having sex, and then making love. There's like 3 of them. Well, kind of like making love and fucking. I guess there's kind of 2.
But that's not the dude's choice. Like, the dude just wants to fuck, right? They don't want to be making love and shit like that. They just want to fuck. And once you cause like sex for me is almost like a chore at point. Cause like unless actually, it's damn near basically a chore because, like, I don't have control over my sexual urges. I got a second fucking brain down here that just says, you know what, we want to fuck. So I gotta control. Look, I gotta please this fucking kid.
It's true. It is honestly true. I know people always say that, like, guys think we're their dicks, but there is.
It's a certain. It is biological response that I am not control over. Like, I done made some fucked up decisions, or almost made some fucked up decisions, just because my dick says so.
Yeah, just because I was horny one day.
Yeah, and it's like I done fucked some relationships up, did some things like, and it's like.
And it's funny because I was
desensitized.
Those feelings go away if you like beat off or something.
Yeah,
it's like in the middle.
That's why I don't understand this like no jack off movement, like, bro.
No, November.
No, not even that. Like, bro, like, if you have
there's a whole movement for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a movement talking about don't jack off or blah blah blah. Cause I mean, some people have porn addiction. And that's real.
Yeah, that's a thing.
But like, if you jack off, like, say once every 2 weeks or once a month, that's not bad for you. Just cleansing yourself. Like, people talking about want to be scientists. Oh, your nutsack is full of life, so you got to keep that inside you. No, there's repercussions for.
They grow old.
Huh?
They grow old.
Yeah, they grow old, but
like
it's
kids
like,
grow up.
if you keep that build up, there's like negative consequences for that. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like mentally, physically, and all that stuff. Like there's like you know dysfunction and all that thing.
You need that release. That's why all these, you know, sexless virgin Christians out there are weirdos.
Yeah, cause I mean, well, they're weird in 6. They be jacking off like a motherfucker. Like I feel like you know they just be.
Oh, I know. When I went to half the niggas at my church was always every week was having some sort of confession about how they were in front of the computer. We're in front of the computer watching videos all the time.
Yeah, imagine being a grown ass.
Like nigga, get your phone, dog. What you using the computer for?
You know,
it's right here, dog. You just hop on one of these real quick. It's portable.
Nah, cause I feel like they go for the experience. Cause you know some people just jack off like for me to release that you know urges. So cause I don't like chasing women.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the worst like positions to be as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing women. Cause now you're outside your element. Now you're doing something to please something just to get something in return. It doesn't go well. Like I mean it might go well, but at the end of the day you're gonna regret some shit. But like, you know, some people just like they don't do it just to get the urge off. They do it for the comfort. You know what I'm saying? They get the lotion, the lights set up a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They put they do
treat
it.
Yourself.
That's so like
I've
if
done
anybody
that. I'm guilty of doing that. Look, dog. Sometimes there's the time where you're just, you know, when you got a couple hours at night and you know everybody's asleep and you know you got you know you just happen to have a nice little scented lotion. It's like, oh, it smells good. Oh, I happen to have a candle. I'm like, hey, let me light it real quick. Let me make it as romantic as possible for me, you know. No. And you have the little, you know, I have the phone, and you can even prop it up and just so because sometimes when you're holding it, it feels like you know you quick and you make time for it. You know, you prop it up, watch a couple different videos. That's one thing I always do. I don't think I've ever been. I don't know why the hell we just started, but I don't think I've ever been able to just watch one video. I always gotta watch different videos.
Nah, I ever watch multiple videos like I don't know because there's like a study or something like if you nut fast, it's not good for you. So, you know, I'll fucking have my hand cramping at the end. Why'd you make that?
What?
Why'd you make that?
I was hoping you were going to tell me why it was bad for me. I mean, the people who nut quick, but go, I'm listening.
Well, one, if you nut fast, the girl's going to be disappointed.
Okay.
So you won't nut again.
She said it's always a good time.
She fucking lied, bro. Look. I'm telling you right now, like this is how niggas like me come to play, cause like girls they sometimes like
the 2 pump chumps.
Yeah,
that's why they're called 2 pump chumps.
And then
I'm not a 2 pump chump.
The niggas like me or somebody will come in and like, you know, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like once I get out the gym, I have like the sweat glistening and shit, and then I do this little thing, and
there's just a different
vibe that they gonna they gonna come
It's
back.
just a different aura. It's a different aura that they
yeah, like
dispose.
when you even as a man, like when you nut quick, bro, you feel some kind of way.
You can kind of there are times when I busted too quick. You know, I'm guilty. I'll say I'm guilty of it, and then afterwards I'm like, like shit.
Nah, see, I would always go for round 2, bro. Like, cause like I'm fortunate enough.
See, that's the thing about me is round 2 takes a couple minutes. It takes a couple hours because I'm tired, bitch. I don't got that. My dick just he don't care.
My shit like a fucking it's like a trained dog, bro. Like honestly, I just be like, oh, bust. Well, let me see. Am I in the mood or not to? And like you know, if I feel disappointed with my performance, I'm gonna go for an encore. You feel me?
I'm gonna go for. See, you can tell. I feel like you can almost kind of see it when like couples walk around. I feel like you can almost see. You can kind of look and be like, oh, that dude definitely is his dick getting trash.
They don't last long though. Like couples with bad, you know, unless they're like a beta simp dude, they don't last long. Like, or the girl end up cheating. So it's not a good situation for, you know.
Or the wife keep cheating and the dude don't even know about it.
But it's fucked up too, because like, as a man, bro, you can't control shit, bro. You can't control how long you gonna bust. You can't control, you know.
You can practice, I feel like. Isn't that what beating off is for? Practicing by a pocket pussy?
No, it's a different like feeling.
I know, but you can kind of get some. You can try to train them some way.
No, you can't. Though.
So then, why the hell did I beat off so much? I thought I was practicing.
Cause you tricked yourself. It's a placebo effect that you gave yourself.
Nah, I think it worked.
Cause like the more you beat off, the faster you're gonna come.
I think opposite. I think the more I beat off, the more desensitized it made my dick.
Nah, it don't work like that. Probably your emotional state was desensitized. Cause like now when I look at girls shaking ass, bro, I just be like, these fucking thoughts, and like I swipe. Like I don't really got no time to be looking at girls shaking ass, cause I got so desensitized to it. Like when I was a jit, bro, like girls being promiscuous and out there like that was like something taboo. So like when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, what is this? Yeah. But now it's just like these fucking.
Not everybody's twerking. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about like twerking. Yeah, I don't
like,
really
bro,
give a fuck about that shit.
It does not excite me, bro. Like, I hate like pictures and shit like that. Like, it just be like, bro, you either gonna come over or like, what is we doing?
Yeah. I've also never really found. I don't know. Maybe you might disagree with me on this, but strip clubs. I ain't really found the hype around strip clubs either.
Well, see, I went to a strip club. Nah, I get the hype. You feel me?
You do? I've never been to one, so that might be
like, you could be disrespectful as you want to be, bro. Like, you could do as, like, you could be as, like, crazy as you want to. You can get wild, bro. Like,
like what? You were the one who was there, nigga. What was you doing? You try.
Like, basically, if you have money, bro, they just, like, swarm you and shit. Like, you know. And I'm just slapping bitches on the ass left and right, putting dollars in thongs and shit. I'm being disrespectful as I want to. I got one arm hooked around a bitch and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm making her work for the dollars.
Did you get a lap dance?
Yeah, they got a little private dance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was just spending money, basically. Because, like, it's weird. Because, like, I was drunk. So, like, and like I said, when you drunk and, you know, you chasing, you do stupid shit.
Yep.
So, like, it's like... I think like $20. No, I think it's like $40 per song or something for a private dance, like where you just by yourself and you can.
Does that include? Because you also tip her as the dance goes too, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really just 40; it's probably about like 50.
Yeah.
Slip some 10 ones in there.
I was throwing that bitches, like, you know what I'm saying?
So you was Mr. Big Bills.
I had 200 to just
throwing
these bitches.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
So like
I'd go to a strip club with like $80.
You probably wouldn't even get the cover charge. I think the cover charge was like $15 to get in.
Oh, well, I was gonna say if it was more than $80 for a cover charge, what the fuck I'm going to a strip club for?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just came to have a good time because it's more about the experience. I'm not trying to fuck none of these bitches. They got,
well, you also, yeah.
Probably got some shit. Like, I don't know. I don't trust like these, like, because I think Florida had like an HIV scandal or something like that. Like an AIDS, or I think it was Tampa or whatever. So, like, I don't know. I don't be trusting, like, people out here for nothing like that. Like, if I fuck you for the first time, I'm using condoms. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't even care, like, about going raw. Like, I just don't want to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? By one situation, and niggas got a lifetime, you know, that they can't.
It's crazy. I ain't going to expose. I'm going to expose kind of. But there's this nigga I went to high school with, and he got herpes now, I heard. I ain't going to say his name, even though I want to, because fuck that nigga. But that's just wild as shit. And then he also got, like, some other girls' herpes too, and it's kind of tragic because I ain't gonna lie, they had potential in the world, but now
I can't save these hoes, bro.
Now that they got herpes, they got nothing.
They didn't have nothing to begin with, nigga. Like, for real, bro. Like, cause honestly, the downfall of most men is the ideas we have of these women versus what they really are. You feel me? You can love somebody so much, but they don't give you the same, like, in return. Like, that's just an idea, you know, it's not real love. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of men have an idea, like, if you meet a girl for the first time, you have an idea, like, what she's going to be like, because that's what she's projecting, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to her DMs and her notes happen and shit, and you just be like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Because I was, like, misguided, too. Because I didn't see a couple where I thought that were, like, marriage potential. And then I got to know them, and I was like,
you just another thought.
Whore, you know what I'm saying?
Another thought.
I kind of get why they was burning bitches and calling them witches. Like,
the first nigga that started that, she wasn't even a witch. She just broke his heart.
Look, imagine, bro.
What did she do, Jebediah? She
got trained.
She's
a whore.
She cast a spell on me.
The vixen. Look, bro. Like, you just imagine, bro. Like,
imagine back in the day how fucking wild it must have been for this in, like, Salem and shit. Because I'm from Massachusetts, so I, like, learned all about this shit. And, like, you know, they still got the like houses and shit that some of the witches lived in, and they make a whole spectacle about it. It's pretty cool. But, like, just imagine back in the day if you're just chilling, you know, your wife just chilling, doing some laundry real quick, and then a mob is just at the door with pitchforks and shit, and they're like, she got the stain out of the white blouse. She's a witch.
That's so fucked up, bro. And, like, So the crazy, like,
she didn't make my chicken right. You witch.
like, you know what I'm saying?
And there was no defense either.
I know, man.
You needed you needed a nigga, or you needed like two other bitches to be like, she's a witch, and then done.
Look, bro, like, men had it so easy. Oh, so you like you imagine, like, you know, nowadays, like, females will play dudes for like free meals and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of dudes getting finesse out here taking bitches on dates.
Yeah, back in like the old days, nigga could have sued her.
Look, so a nigga be like, oh, we not fucking?
Thou has used me for the steak. It's $500.
Look, thou has used me for the steak. Now on the steak, she must become.
The steak she must be. Now she needs to give me your leg.
I like her well done. This bitch is a witch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you imagine the conversation you negotiating to get the pussy. Like,
I almost would just want to see, because I don't know if you've ever seen Monty Grail, the Monty Python's Holy Grail, but a scene in it is literally this girl. She's just a little ugly, literally, and then the dude just starts calling her a witch, and then they're like, well, what did you, they go, what did she do? And then he's like, she turned someone into a frog, and then he's like, no, he's right there, and then he's like, well, she's still a witch, and then they're all like, yeah, they go and kill her, and then you can just make out she turned him into a frog. He's like, no, he went to the store to get milk. He's like, she's still a witch. She gets fucking hung because you're stupid. But that would be fun. I want to see how that would go down. Just point at bitches. You witch. You're a witch.
So
you're a witch.
Before I get Brad canceled, we're going to end this one. It's been episode, what number?
13.
13.
Episode 13 of the WTG Podcast. Make sure to tune in, all the audio listeners. Make sure to tune in to the YouTube channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come check out the set. We add a new shit all the time. It seems like, I don't know, it might be lingering in the background. You might be able to hear, but we added a fountain, ladies and gentlemen.
I always go to some random shit. Nigga, nobody give a fuck about your clock, nigga.
It's not a clock, it's a fountain.
See, that's how much I don't give a fuck
for
about
the aesthetic. This nigga want to be Japanese, but he don't care about fountains. Doesn't make sense. Anyways.
Natural koi ponds and shit.
Yeah, well, you trying to build a koi pond in the middle of the studio here?
I was thinking about, like, you know, but it's, look. You know,
anyways, thanks for checking out this episode. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Long-winded ass motherfucker.
Hey, it's your host Brad here. I want to thank you for watching the video. And if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace.